In the War of 1812, the British fleet forged a naval blockade off the US coast. Here in the Battle of Lake Erie in 1813, Oliver Hazard Perry defeated the British warship and declared, "We have met the enemy, and they are ours."
In one of the most atrocious acts of the War of 1812, the British burned the President's house in the capital of the United States. This was an act of retaliation for the U.S. burning of the capital at York. Luckily, Dolly Madison was able to save most valuable items and paintings. Dude, we need to bump this up to the next level. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about! That's what the British are gonna get burned.
And the eventual White House was a White House no longer.
And that's how the White House became known as the White House.
It's still on fire.
There's American craftsmanship for you.
I think whiteout's flammable.
The American colonists had settled all the way to the Mississippi River, forcing the Indians to go westward. This angered the Indians and prompted them to attack the settlers.
Ezekiel! No! No, Ezekiel! Oh my God! I love my son! So young! So innocent! Why? Why? Why?
Unfortunately, the Americans could not control the Indians since they could not invade the Indian territory because it belonged to the French. Jefferson also feared that Napoleon might invade the U.S. Finally, the president decided to buy the Louisiana Territory.
Napoleon, got the deed?
TJ, you got the cash?
Hope everything's in order.
Thanks, good deal.
Upon acquiring the Louisiana Territory, President Jefferson decided he needed a way to explore this vast stretch of land. So he hired Meriwether Lewis and Sir William Clark to do just this. Lewis and Clark had their share of adventures, canoeing through water, exploring the wilderness. Clark was a experienced explorer, and Lewis, or as he likes to be called, Luis, had his share of adventure as well. Together they explored the Louisiana Territory and mapped the vast amount of land that Jefferson had purchased.
That's really long.
No, it's not.
That's
There's
what
two
she said.
sentences.
Oh crap, it's recording.
Unfortunately, the Americans... Unfortunately, the Americans could not control the Indians since they could not invade the Indian territory.
Touching my.
Unfortunately, the Americans could not control the Indians since they could not invade the Indian territory since it belonged to the French. Jefferson also feared that Napoleon might invade the U.S. Finally, the president decided to buy the Louisiana Purchase.
To buy the Louisiana Purchase. That was the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Buy.
The Louisiana Territory.
One of the most atrocious acts of the War of 1812 was the British burning of the President's house in the U.S. Capitol. It was done in retaliation because the U.S. burned the capital of York. Luckily, Dolly Madison was able to save many valuable paintings.
Oh God! Oh God! Dude, Matt.
In one of the most atrocious acts of the War of 1812, the British burned the President's house in the capital of the United States. What were... Dude, we need to bump this up to the next level.
And the white.
On acquiring the Louisiana Purchase.
Ah, damn, territory.
Alright. Okay, you ready? Okay. Go. Hey, give me. Upon acquiring the Louisiana Territory, President Jefferson understood that this new vast stretch of land needed to be explored, so he assigned Lewis and Clark, the famous explorers, to chart the land. Upon acquiring... Excuse me!